Hello ladies and gentlemen. This evening we are celebrating some of my favourite dolls. Billy, his boyfriend Carlos, and their pal Tyson. If any doll captured the imagination of the gay community and beyond, it was Billy, the self-proclaimed first out and proud doll, created by artists John McKitterick and Juan. The first actual gay doll was Gay Bob, complete with his closet and a catalogue promising many tongue-in-cheek outfits that didn't actually exist. Gay Bob was also anatomically correct, although his proportions were a little more disappointing than Billy and his chums. Bob was introduced in 1977, the same year as the disco group The Village People launched. They famously adopted hyper-masculine personas, tapping into macho gay fantasies, subverting the contemporary view of how gay men should look and behave. Who writes this stuff? I've gone quite lightheaded. Gay Bob and the Billy Dolls continued this tradition. In 1993, a limited number of 17-inch tall latex Billy dolls were produced. They were promoted in a leaflet from Friends of Billy, featuring photos and line drawings. The dolls were built over wire armatures using a similar construction technique to the bendy toys of the late 1950s to 60s. These early Billy figures are hard to find today, especially as the spongy material becomes brittle and crumbly with age. Additionally, the overpainting often reacts with the latex to become sticky and can flake off. The figures included San Francisco, Sporty, Baby, Master, Slave, Sailor. Oh, and Pants Down Sailor by the look of it. A 13-inch tall jointed vinyl doll was introduced and marketed by Totem International. Billy was produced in guises based on stereotypical gay characters. The first 4 dolls were blonde-haired, to tie in with Billy's Dutch backstory. They were Cowboy Billy, Master Billy, Sailor Billy, and San Francisco Billy. Billy got togged up in a tuxedo in a special AIDS benefit edition. By 1998, more outfits had arrived, and Billy was available with brown hair. Billy the Cop and Miami Vacation Billy were introduced. There was also the exciting news that Billy had a new Puerto Rican boyfriend, Carlos, who appeared in his own vacation outfit, as well as in a New York leather getup. This was a bumper year for the dolls. Billy got a job on Wall Street and even had time to take part in the gay games. As if that wasn't enough, in 1998, Billy was the subject of an exhibition at the New Museum of Contemporary Art in New York City. Dozens of fashion designers created custom outfits for the doll in support of a benefit auction for AIDS charity Lifebeat, billed as The Music Industry Fights AIDS. The designers taking part represented a who's who of the fashion world at that time. Complete ensembles were created for Billy by top names such as Alexander McQueen, Agnes Bay, Perry Ellis, Tommy Hilfiger, Paul Smith, and Diesel, amongst many others. Towards the end of the year, buoyed by the success of the white leotard, no doubt, Billy and Carlos appeared as wrestlers. When they weren't engaged in body contact sports, they even managed to squeeze in part-time employment as firefighters. The following year, the guys expanded their sporting interest further and arrived all set for a game of baseball. And just to ensure that the social order did not slip, Carlos signed up for law enforcement. To show that the boys knew how to get dolled up, they took part in Be a Doll, an auction in aid of Body Positive, organised by McKitterick and Andres. The event was billed as Celebrate Pride. Billy and Carlos sell off their drag wardrobe. "11 drag dolls were created, representing gay icons and women of note. The whole impressive cast list was Bette Midler, Carmen Miranda, Cher, Dolly Parton, Judy Garland, Liza Minnelli, Madonna, Marie Antoinette, Naomi Campbell, the Queen, and Wonder Woman. Two of the most popular dolls, Dolly and Carmen, were developed for commercial production. The turn of the millennium saw the introduction of Tyson, the African-American best friend of Billy and Carlos. Tyson initially appeared in a leather daddy outfit and in army fatigues. The back catalogue of gay fantasy figures seemingly inexhaustible. Billy and Carlos cleared some time in their busy schedules to get tattooed and to go to the beach. The Tattoo Beach editions featured 8 full-colour tattoos and skimpy black speedos to show them off. They both had their own monogrammed beach towel. Everybody loves Christmas, and these dolls are no exception. The outfits were perhaps a little more revealing than Santa would usually wear, but they all had sturdy black shiny boots and bobble hats to keep them toasty. 2002 would mark the end of the range of the production dolls. As a spoof on UPS, the delivery service with the sexiest uniforms, Billy's Parcel Service, or BPS, came into being. Oh, it seems that the delivery company didn't have quite enough uniforms to go around. I do hope it's not chilly in that warehouse. Charles Joseph designed this prototype AIDS awareness lounge suit with gold lame jacket, accessorized with a white evening shirt with seed pearl buttons. The perfect red carpet outfit. Oh, she's off. Many designers have created commercial outfits for the dolls. Some of the best came from Charles Joseph. Every gala needs behind-the-scenes backup. In this case, Billy, Tyson and Carlos in their cop outfits. Donuts by Dolly Delectables. Tyson was never offered as a dressed cop commercially. The drag queen of them all, RuPaul's Foxy Lady by Jason Wu for Integrity Toys, with microphone and original outfit, is joined by Billy Disco Bunny Doll, complete with his Saturday Night Fever background. Oh, bye-bye RuPaul. A dark-haired jumpsuit Billy doll waits patiently for Retro Charisse by Michaelman. I think a chiropractor would be a wise choice for the neck, Charisse. A quadruplet of drag. One-off Billy and Carlos dolls team up with Totem's Carmen and Dolly. I see Carmen has an extra side of fruit going on. Supported by backing dancers Carlos and Billy, in latex micro-briefs, the Amanda Lepore fragrance doll by Jason Wu for Integrity Toys wears a pleather corset from her couture baby outfit, teamed with a wig from Look Better Naked. Looking moody in a leather biker jacket borrowed from Tom of Finland's Rebel figure. Yeah, same to you, sweetie. Billy the sailor has run away to sea for some maritime adventures. It looks like the guys are getting ready for a costume ball. At least, I think that's what they're doing. Bathhouse Billy was available in blonde and dark-haired versions, boxed with a rubber ducky and tile background, all set to get nice and clean in the showers, I imagine. A smaller number of Bathhouse Carlos dolls were made. They did not have sauna towels, going for the au naturel approach instead. Oh, hello! It seems Billy has beaten me to it. He's even brought his own pillow for a sleepover. Bedroom Billy is working from home. He's nice and cosy in his plaid shorts and long socks. Here's a series of one-off dolls customised by an unknown maker. Are those trousers just a tad too tight? You probably hadn't noticed. Billy goes full-on Yul Brynner. Highland Billy and Carlos. The guys were keen to have a shot at tossing the caber. Time for a good workout at the gym. Wearing nothing but a bespoke jockstrap, jumpsuit Billy and Carlos. They varied in colour of jumpsuit, belt and type of sunglasses, as well as the style of running shoe. Disco Bunny Billy. Billy wears thigh-high lace-up high-heel boots. Try dancing in those. From Disco Bunny to just Bunny. The dolls were packaged against Easter egg backgrounds. Naked Cowboy Billy. A celebration of the naked cowboy in Times Square, New York. Fierce Carlos. A one-off dressed doll by an unknown maker. Mechanic Billy was made in homage to the late photographer Herb Ritz and his iconic image Fred with Tires, Hollywood 1984. Despite looking nothing like Judy Garland, Billy is nevertheless clearly modelled on her character Dorothy Gale from the Wizard of Oz movie. Another Bathhouse Billy, this time it's the drag version. The doll was based on Totem's Dolly drag doll with an alternative wig and a pink bathrobe. A range of Billy-themed products was available for the dolls. This line included master, cowboy, sailor and San Francisco clothing. Additionally, a doubled set of Billy and Carlos wrestlers' outfits was made. Billy caught the imagination of the dance crowd too, and a CD featuring images of the doll was mixed by some of the scene's top DJs. The photographer Dianora Nicolini captured the whole gang on film for the book Big Fun with Billy, the incredibly true story of a real-life doll. It posed the question, can these sculpted studs find true love in such a plastic world? The book formed the basis of an exhibition by Nicolini. The Play Safe with Billy poster was included with his outfit packs. Billy even appeared in video form, the doll-only art house movie Jeffrey's Hollywood Screen Trick, as well as the adult movie Billy 2000, Billy Goes Hollywood. Following on from the success of Billy and his chums, in 2004, Stephanie Perdomo created Dyke dolls. The basic Bobby dolls were styled as Rockabilly, Diesel Dyke, and Doc Holiday. There were also gift set versions that contained accessories definitely not intended for children. So that's it. Lots of love from Billy, and lots of love from me, your host for this evening. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm looking forward to seeing you again next time. Goodbye.